What's up, guys? Jake here and
Joey.
We're at ICAST 2025. We're gonna go check out all the best of show winners this year. Super excited. Let's go check out all these booths.
Absolutely. That way?
Yeah,
This
maybe
way.
that way.
Let's go.
In the pond.
Kicking off, looks like I'm filling in because all the pros probably too hungover or went home. So we're here kicking off at the Hummingbird booth. Jake, I have no clue what's going on with this new thing. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Well, Hummingbird won.
Oh yeah,
best,
start off that. Yeah.
Best electronics, best of show, ICAST 2025 for their new Explorer series. We did get the full rundown from Jacobson yesterday, and giving us kind of the really inside details on these units. He's been a Hummingbird guy for a long time, so he knows a ton about it. But I remember a couple of the big things about these units. They come preloaded with all the maps, so you don't have to have 50 chips in your bag anymore to travel around the country. And then they've updated the waypoint organization, so you got there's icons on the waypoints. You can actually see right there. Someone marks them. So tree, brush pile, fish.
Like super custom and look like what you're
and you can color code them. So instead of just having a bunch of dots all over your maps, so now a little bit more organized. But some great units. They got a 9, 10, 12. I think they're coming in from $1,300 up to 27 if you want the big dog with the best transducer and stuff on it.
Cool.
Well, that's the first one. Best of show electronic ICAST 2025.
Check it out, guys.
In the new product showcase with the award winner for Best New Tackle Management 2025, Caleb from Busby, congratulations.
Thank you, brother, thank you.
Tell us all about this new product.
100%. So new for ICAST 2025 is our new Swarm, but with the hex slide attachments. So this year we released all these different attachments that's on our new patented system. So we have a pliers holder, we have a sunglass holder, and we also have a smaller line management bag as well. All of these attached due to this patented hex slide system. So all you do is just pull it up and then you can just slide on whatever attachments you want. So we have a variety of D-rings as well. What's great about these Swarm bags, they're 100% waterproof, airtight. You can put a variety of items on the inside. So we have our colony boxes that we're really known for. We even you can put basic boxes on the inside, even these smaller quick cubes as well. In here we even have some lure sleeves. These are our new lure sleeves. These were inspired from those expensive glide baits, right? So people are always coming to me in the booth saying, how do you store expensive glide baits? Because they don't want the paint chipping, et cetera. So all you do is just kind of squeeze it. You can easily take the lure out and then squeeze it to actually reinsert it. Oops. Squeeze it to reinsert it, and it'll keep from rubbing together. We also made a variety of sizes, so you can either do spinner baits, right? Easily take it out, put it back in, and jerk baits, crank baits, variety of sizes. So
how big do you make those?
Yeah, a bunch of different sizes.
Okay, because I am kind of famous for pulling a tangle of glide baits out of my boat compartment and having tails at 90-degree angles, and my expensive glide baits don't 100%. Swim. So that's for me. Glad to see that. But that's not the only award you won. You also won in the fly category. And while usually we're not interested in fly products, we're certainly interested in this. Tell us all about this.
100%. So this is our Colony 28T, but this is our slotted foam version. So with all the Busby products, you have the modular bins, right? So they snap out. You can customize them however you want. Well, with this one, we actually inserted all of these slotted foam bins inside of this box, and it's great for all of your terminal tackle. So it has different use case scenarios. So it's not only fly fishing, but you can put jig heads in here, you can put terminal tackle like treble hooks, et cetera. So extremely versatile product, especially with Busby, everything's customizable. So
awesome.
Really pumped for that one as well.
Really cool, customized, tailor-made, specific, really innovative tackle storage from Busby. Caleb, thanks so much for taking us through these, and congratulations to ICAST Best of Show Award.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, guys, in the new product showcase with Stryker, I got Jeannie here from Stryker. We're going to talk about the cold weather technical apparel for men's. You guys won the award on this new Stryker jacket. Jeannie, tell us, what is this jacket and what makes it so special? Why it won this year?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We're super excited about winning on our climate jacket. So this is our climate systems jacket. It is a flotation. So all of our ice suits at Stryker have flotation in them. A proprietary system that is woven throughout the entire garment. So if you do fall through the ice, you fall overboard, you will float. It will float you. So
that's awesome.
We have saved over 100 lives, so we're super excited about that. But this jacket has a removable liner, so a fleece a fleece soft shell liner that is windproof, called our Adapt jacket. The outside, so it is seam sealed zippers, so all seam sealed zippers, so you do get some, it's not waterproof, but it is water resistant. Nice cargo pockets on the outside, place for pliers. All of our, we have reflective hits on this. They all ship, there. All of our jackets here ship with the line cutters. Zipper
that's
cutter,
really cool.
yeah, which
so
is
right
actually
there on
really
your jacket, you got a line cutters.
Yep.
You know, those nice
Yep.
rubberized zippers keep
Yep,
water out.
Yep,
It's really
absolutely. Nice deep pockets. Pocket right here, big, large side cargo pocket. We do have pockets on the inside as well, and underarm zip pits. So if you do start overventing,
I love those
overheating,
features.
you actually,
So you just if you need to cool off. But so got an HD jacket, keep you fully protected from the rain.
Yep.
You got a removable liner in there, so kind of a nice system. So if you're looking for something where maybe you fish in cold weather, and, but then you also want to use it in those shoulder seasons,
Yep,
so
absolutely.
you can take the liner out.
Yep.
Really nice system. You don't have to have multiple jackets. Kind of a do it all in one. Bunch of cool features.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
for
thank you
for giving us the rundown of this new Striker jacket. Best men's cold weather technical apparel. Here with Best of Show winner, Terminal Tackle, VMC minnow shaker. I'm here with Jacob Wheeler, probably one of the best minnow shakers in the business. So Jacob, I'm sure you had a lot to do with the design of this product. So tell us all about it.
One thing, the cool thing about the minnow shaker is it's obviously a really cool, unique bait keeper. And this is really, for me, I was a little skeptical of I was a little skeptical. I'm like, all right, this is gonna tear your baits up, or it's gonna do this or that. And so it took a little while to get the length right, to get the resin right, where you wanted to put this on the bait and the shank of the hook. And you could literally put it's great swim bait head as well, or a freeloader of course. You put that on there and you cannot, it's like, you do not need super glue. You do not need super glue. You lock this in. The one thing I'll do is I'll pinch the plastic when I put it on there to pitch it down on those prongs. And then it's just like, you can catch so many more fish. It's easy. Of course, I love a screw lock on a hybrid swim bait and jig head.
Yeah. But
this is so much easier for that guy that's just starting or just learning. Hey, just put it on there straight, and then it sort of locks it in place. And of course, a rolling action in a swim in any kind of bait, but especially a minnow, is important. And so having that line tie be a little bit unique and having it to where it is at about a 45 degree is different. Also gives you the better bite between your line tie and your hook point, which is really, when you hear bite in your hook, that's a huge part of this jig head right there.
Well, I'm glad you did all the research, so I don't have to figure it out. And I'm sure not winning as much money as you are in any of these baits. But cool VMC jig head, Best of Show, new terminal piece. You can check these out right now at tacklewarehouse.com. All right, best new freshwater hard lure with the man behind the design, Jacob Wheeler, and the new Rapala claptail. Now, Jacob's got a flight, so we got to get through this quick. Give us the rundown on this bait.
Well, first off, I mean, this to me was just sort of in the back of my mind. I wanted something unique and different sound. I went through about 7 different prototypes to get to the point where I'm like, I actually was going to give up. I told the guys, I'm like, look, we can't. I don't even think it's possible to make exactly what I want, and came up with this concept to where now, I mean, from stability to a different sound to having a rotating hook hanger on this bait. I mean, it is truly like it. I love it, of course, I do. And I won't tell you guys, I mean, for me, I'm a perfectionist. I'm always thinking of ways that I can do something different and better. And I feel like just having a different sound in the water, especially top waters, it makes a big impact. We've seen it with a forward-facing sonar perspective. Yeah. Showing the fish something different and hearing something different makes an impact on bites. And so to me, this was something that just gives those fish something a little bit different, that ultimately those same ones that have seen the buzzbaits, seen the other whopper ploppers out there in that scenario, this thing is pretty sick.
Well, we all know how much just a little bit different sound can make such a huge difference. One thing I wanted to ask though, how many of these are just completely torched in your garage with drill bits and blades and stuff everywhere? You probably destroyed a few thousand probably trying to get that thing just right.
100%. And the big key here was, I mean, even from the blade perspective, going through every single blade in the market to understand
every
what
size,
blade,
every shape.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out what's the best sound, right? Then you have this stabilizing fin right here. This right here is basically, I'm like, all right, is that cosmetic? Yeah, I mean, is it gonna really work? Is it functional? And then this is actually helps it stabilize when actually there's a little bit more wind. And you have more waves and like a little bit more wind, this actually helps it stabilize more. If it's flat calm, it doesn't seem to make that big of an impact, but in certain conditions it does.
I mean, that thing's like an eighth of an inch.
You would, and it made that much of a difference. It's crazy the little, like the tiniest little stuff. I mean, also just having a lot more weight in this bait, like having it tail down and making sure that there's a lot more weight there, allows for you to get a deeper plop as well and a deeper sound. That helps it overall, and it helps stabilize it as well.
All right, we got to get Jacob out of here, back to his flight, get you home, buddy. Thanks for taking the time to go over the new claptail from Rapala.
Joining me in the Power Pro booth, the recipient of the ICAST 2025 award for Best Fishing Line, the man behind Power Pro, Conrad
Crowland.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Joey.
And thanks so much for taking us through this. Tell us all about this brand new Power Pro Max 8.
Okay, let me start from the very beginning, okay? If I can, direct your attention at these reels, we have two reels. They're both spooled with 80-pound, 1,000 yards. And you can see this one is made with regular Spectrafiber, and this is made with Spectrafiber HT. So the HT material is much thinner and stronger, so it gives you 25% additional capacity. So taking a look at these, we basically have, we've built the Power Pro was first built on the normal Spectra fiber technology, and the SSV2 is the 8-carrier version, smoother, stronger, and now we're doing the same thing with the HT product. This first HT product was Max Quattro, and now we have Max 8. So here you can see you can get another 30% additional capacity on your reel. So if you've ever been spooled, this is your product.
So for us in the bass market, we're not often being spooled even by 10-pound bass, right? But we're often in the situation where we're having to go to, say, a 200 size reel to get the capacity on, say, a 50 or 65-pound braid.
That's right.
Here you can go to a more compact reel, more lightweight, fits in the hand better, and still get that same capacity.
Exactly.
Well, thanks so much. It's a well-deserved award. It's the brand new Power Pro Max 8 braided line, award winner for Best Fishing Line at ICAST 2025. Conrad, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, in the Bajío booth with Renato. And finally, Best Eyewear, a new sunglasses company finally won one. So
yeah, we're excited. This is exciting news for us.
Tell us about Bajío sunglasses and this new pair you guys got.
All right, so we're relatively new. This is our 5th year going into business right now, but we got so much technology built into our sunglasses, starting with our lenses, new lens technology, but we do a lot with our frame technology, and this really helped us get this award that we're so proud of. Greenland is something that was designed with some key features that we put into this frame. For example, it's your full wrap frame, but beyond that, we try to solve problems. For example, glasses sit close to the face. People can get them to fog up on hot days. So we put some features in here. This is like a tech angler collection within our whole a variety of frames that we offer. And the tech angler collections has got these little vented side shields in here. So that venting helps that airflow move through in and out, so you're not fogging up as much. In addition to that, the other two features that allow that perspiration to sort of run away from your face so it's not building up and causing heat are these like little ridged nose pads along with a vent inside the nose pad itself. One thing that we've done with this one, that first time, our designers created another little ledge built in behind it to get that perspiration from your eyebrow bar, and that makes that sweat perspiration just run away. So you've got these features that here, these little grooves, all for that perspiration. But then what we do to keep light from getting in from the sides and the top, we've got sun ledges. A little ledge that comes out on the outside towards the back, as well as out here, so that sunlight can't get in. Spring hinges for durability, bio-based nylon that allows you to get that ballistic type frame that you've got that lasts forever with a lifetime warranty that we offer for defects on this frame. So Greenland, a great product for that bigger person.
Yeah.
That we do a lot of large and XL, and this fits both of those wearers.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's great. I wouldn't have think of all those little tiny features you guys put into those frames. You look at a pair of sunglasses, you think it's just a pair of sunglasses, but you guys put so much detail into those, and there's tons of different frame colors and lens color options for you.
Right, and just the last thing I'll leave you with in terms of the good thing about us manufacturing our sunglasses in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, we've got 7 lens colors in glass, and in polycarbonate. That's 14 lenses. And then we've got readers in 4 different lens colors.
So
You order whatever you want. You order a lens in glass or poly, whatever color you want, or you want it to be a reader, we make them, and they're done in about 24 to 48 hours. And we also do it in prescription in all the lens colors as well. So we're really happy about manufacturing in the United States and being able to offer solutions for everybody on the water.
all right, awesome. Best new eyewear winner, ICAST 2025, Bahio.
Fresh and clean, and the award winner for best warm weather technical apparel for men is AFCO. Joining me from AFCO, Eric, it's so good to see you again, man.
Been a long time, my
It
man.
has been a long time. You've cooked for me, we've fished together, and now you're here to tell us all about these award-winning shorts. Tell us all about them.
So the Pinnacle shorts, I love these shorts. I got a pair in April, I believe, early April, and Casey told me, try to tear these things up. And I fish out of Venice, Louisiana. You know, lots of fish to pull on, lots of slime and all the fish goodies. And I've been using them since April on tons of trips, and they have held up incredibly. I think these are going to be like a AFCO standard in shorts, which is saying a lot.
Sure.
Because those fellows have been making shorts a long time. And what's awesome about them is they're durable, but they're lightweight, super breathable, stain resistant. And one little thing I like about AFCO is they make stuff for anglers and hardcore anglers. So on these shorts, you see how this zipper comes forward when it closes? On the finished product, they changed it at the very end, and this zipper is gonna close to the back. And you know, what's the big deal about that? Well, guess what? They got input from fishermen and pro staffers. I throw cast nets at times in my saltwater fishery. My cast net was getting hung up on this. So guess what? They changed it before the final round. Boom. Little things like that is why AFCO makes killer products.
Totally. You know, we've all experienced those little annoyances throughout the day, whether it be, you know, with your equipment or your apparel.
Yes,
and
sir.
listening to input from people that are on the water 365, 4 days a year. You're here today.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, you're on the water, right?
Yes, sir.
And listening to that input is what makes AFCO great and what makes them an award winner for ICAST 2025. Eric, thanks so much, and good seeing you again.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
What's up, America? ICAST 2025 novelty winner, Rapala Giant DT Lure.
Giant lure with the American flag graphic or a paint job on the side. Man, you're definitely gonna want to get one of these. This is like a DT 600, but last time Rapala won one of these and we got them in stock, they pretty much all went out the door. I was pretty sad. I wanted to buy one.
I didn't get one either.
I didn't get one either, and everyone bought them. So this is actually hot item at Tackle Warehouse. So if you want to get one of these, you're gonna need to pre-order or for sure sign up for that in-stock notification and make sure you jump on it when you can. It was like a couple days they were gone.
I'm getting one. The big question is, what rod are you gonna use to throw this?
It's got to be that 10-foot Daiwa musky rod. That's the only thing that can be throw that thing.
15 pound?
Yeah, it's probably 15 pound. It's probably like 200 ounces. Who knows?
Yeah.
I need some new braid. Maybe Power Pro will sponsor us with some new braid.
Oh yeah, we're down. Power Pro, hit us up.
Yeah. I can't afford to buy it regular.
No.
All right.
In the Fitzgerald booth, talking all about the ICAST 2025 award winner for best saltwater rods, a legend of inshore saltwater fishing, Captain C.A. Richardson. Thanks so much for joining us
You're
to
welcome,
tell us
Joey.
all about your brand new rods.
Well, it was the inception or the conception that we had when we started thinking about these was, what lures do most inshore anglers want to use? They want to use spoons, they want to use paddle tails, they want to use twitch baits like Miradines, topwater, T-rigs, Ned rigs even, bucktail jigs. So I brought literally like 100 different types of baits, and then I kind of pared them down into weight groups that I thought they would fish best on and what actions, and Trevor and I parted them out. We went through the whole plant and picked blank after blank, bent them, talked about links that would give them the proper casting distance, yet give them really good accuracy. And that's how we came up with the entire line. They weren't really designed. We made 2 more homogenized blanks to throw bait, but they're pretty much inshore, artificial, specific rods. They're on a 40-ton Japanese Toray blank. We used 316 stainless steel guides. Then we painted them black so they have almost 2 levels of corrosion proof built into them. We used High quality EVA on the high traffic zones like the butt where it'd be coming in and out of a rod holder, and up here on the foregrip where it gets dirty and beat up quite a bit.
Sure.
Premium cork, full handle here, feel through, real seat. Really did a good job. Even the clip for the lure, or if you want a Texas rig, you don't want to pull it off, we made that out of 3/16 and painted it. The guide train, we used a little bit larger guides. We used like number 6s up here instead of number 5s, just so that saltwater leader knots would pass through them much easier.
Sure.
A tangle-free tip top. There's nothing more aggravating with limp braids than to get in that wrap all the time.
Totally.
We kind of thought of everything. We kept it at a really good price at $229, and I'm really proud of them. We wanted to launch these last year, and it gave me extra time to test them, and we wanted to win the saltwater rod category. So I was like, let's really nail it down perfect before we bring them in.
Absolutely.
Here we are, and it worked.
Well, congratulations on that. Anybody in the bass world knows that Trevor Fitzgerald has been building great bass fishing rods for quite a while now, right? I've always got some in my boat, and I know he does a lot of saltwater fishing.
He does.
And he's paired with somebody that is on the water a ton. All that experience goes into something that's going to be durable, functional, and is going to make you the most amount of casts, keep your bait in the water.
He was the perfect partner for Flats Glass.
That's awesome. And you're about to pack up and head to test these rods on big bull reds for
On some
46 days.
46 days straight catching 40-inch redfish. So
All right, look out, Louisiana.
We're going to put them to the test.
CA, thanks so much.
Thanks, Joey.
Congratulations on the award.
Appreciate it, guys.
At the Garmin booth with the best motorized boating accessories, Best of Show award winner here at Garmin. We're going to talk about this new kayak trolling motor.
Yeah, so this is the brand new kayak trolling motor from Garmin. This is the Force Current. So what's really cool about this, built off our other trolling motors, is it's powerful, quiet, and efficient. It's lightweight, it's only 20 pounds. Easy connections here. You can run either 12 volt or 24 volt. At 12 volt, we'll give you 30 pounds of thrust, and at 24 volts, you get 50 pounds of thrust. You've got power buttons and indications right on here. But the key thing, and kind of the way that really takes us to the next level, is all the wireless connectivity that we have with it. So let's kind of move up the way here.
These pedals are insane. Just seeing you guys the maneuver out on the water on the test day, seeing the guys cruise around in these kayaks. I mean, they're turning these things around like a jet ski.
Yep.
It
So
was
the
insane.
first time I got on these was this week. Got out there, within 5 minutes, you learn the wireless foot pedals of how to actually steer and throttle the trolling motor through the water.
Yeah.
So you've got forward, you've got reverse. These are all wireless, 2 AA batteries. They'll last an entire season. And then when you're working in tandem with each other, you really start to learn how it's gonna steer and lock you to a spot with that kayak.
And the Garmin guys are impressive with the steering out there.
Yeah.
You know, tight turns, spinning around,
It took
whatever.
me about 5 minutes and you can learn it like that.
Yeah.
So the other cool thing is we actually can do a quick anchor lock from here and a quick heading hold from here. And these are actually programmable. So maybe I want this to be mark a waypoint, and I can quickly do that, just kick my foot over and kind of lock it in there. The other cool thing is it comes with your handheld remote control. So just like our other trolling motors, this is a sunlight viewable remote control, AA batteries. It floats. It allows you to do anchor lock from here. It also allows you to do gesture control. So with gesture control, I can come down here and it'll actually follow my hand movements. So with all the special sensors, GPS that we have built into it, it's gonna lock you on that position, steer you correctly through the water itself. And then finally is our man overboard fob. This comes with every one of the trolling motors. You can clip it onto your life jacket or onto your wrist. Once it hits the water and goes below the water, the trolling motor shuts off.
Oh, cool. It's just like a kill switch.
Just like a kill switch.
Yeah.
And if you add a Garmin chart plotter, like an Echo Map or GPS map unit, you can add a toolbar that you can actually control it right from the graph through there.
Well, that's going to break down that's the rundown on this new Garmin, the kayak trolling motor. If you really want to outfit your kayak, I mean, this is the way to go.
This is the way. We went over the top with this because we also added fusion stereos, amps, some JL speakers here, subwoofer. We've got underwater lights. The lights will flash with the music on the kayak.
Yeah, this thing's insane. So, best motorized boating accessory, best of show award winner from Garmin.
Jose is joining me in the Z-Man booth to talk all about the brand new Best of Show winner in the freshwater soft lures category, a swim bait that I got to throw the other morning. Pretty dang impressive. Tell us all about the Swag LT.
Absolutely. So this is our Swag LT, and this is our take at a harness swim bait. And when we started this project, we knew the harness swim bait was a really effective tool for anglers, but there were a lot of these little things that, we thought, how can we create a better tool for anglers? So one of the things about the Swag LT is it has a proprietary tail. So this tail is a hybrid between a wedge tail and a T-tail.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does is it gives you a really nice lively kicking action at a variety of speeds. So it's not just a slow roll bait, which you can do, but you could speed ramp this to just trigger bites and have something that won't blow out and runs super straight.
Yeah.
So it gives you a lot of options. The other nice thing about this is the hook configuration. So we have two different line through hook configurations. We have a top hook line through, which is really great when you're fishing cover, you're skipping in areas where you can get snagged or there's some grass. And we also have the bottom hook treble. And one of the things that's really unique about this bottom hook treble setup is we have two hook clips. So when you insert this treble into place, it prevents rotation in this direction from side to side. We call that the x-axis. Also, internally in this harness, there's two protruding arms of the harness that block the inserted part of the hook from being able to rotate in this direction. So the result of that is when you're fishing and you're casting and you're skipping, or say you bomb one down, you don't have the issue of your hook adjusting slightly and now your lure isn't coming in at the running perfectly straight. So it just increases your efficiency on the water in a big way. The other really nice thing about this is it's made out of elastic, it's super durable, and it has a lot of really nice high-end hand-painted colors and finishes to cover anglers in a variety of situations.
Jose, when someone tells me, as Glenn from Z-Man often does, that this bait does everything. It's a top hook, it's a bottom hook, you can burn it, you can slow roll it. I kind of just glazed over, and then I threw it, right? Mm-hmm. And it looks great on a slow roll. And he said, turn the handle, man. And I was burning that thing, and it was perfectly straight, which is a really tough thing to get out of these harness style swim baits. A lot of thought goes into to where the hook placement is, both for top hook and bottom hook. And I mean, I'm excited to get some practical experience with this on the water, but it does really appear to be super versatile as advertised and deserving of a great award. ICAST 2025, best freshwater soft lure category. Jose, thanks so much for telling us all about it, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. The ICAST award winner 2025 for best saltwater soft lure category, Jose, is the Prawn Stars. I see what you did there. Huh?
Yeah, so
tell us all about it, man.
No problem. So we're really excited about this. I do a lot of inshore fishing, and I think as a tool, a new tool for anglers, this is something that's going to be exciting to a lot of people. So this is a loose body prawn star, and what makes this special is instead of a pre-rig prawn star, you can really fine tune, a jig head or the weight, or you want to fish it with an EWG, you just get a lot of flexibility. And some of the neat things about this bait is that when we were developing it, we were playing a lot with durometers and found that a firmer durometer, so a harder bait, performed a lot better for sweeping, for your standard cast and retrieve, and working the bait across points. It was fantastic, but it made inserting a hook really hard. So what we did is we created a line guide that goes through the head, so you can blindfolded get a jig head and rig this perfectly. The other thing that we did is we made this pair with our 3/0 ZWG. So because our material is buoyant and it's made out of elastic, you can take a 1/8 ZWG and this bait will barely sink And now you can sweep areas or fish areas that you could never have that hang time in shallow water, which is really important for flats anglers. But you can also put a jig head or get more weight down to really fish it in a lot of different ways. So it's just a really new versatile tool that hasn't really existed in this sort of like lifelike profile that helps a lot when you're fishing pressured fish.
Really interesting. I know you spend a lot of time on that boat, and that translates to practical fishing tools, right? And what you're saying about that bait being able to hang in the zone even in shallow water is a real challenge across a lot of bait categories. So congratulations in cracking that code, and congratulations on the award. That's the best saltwater soft lure, the Prawn Stars from Z-Man.
Best of Show Award winner with Bubba here, best cutlery, hand pliers, and tools. We're going to talk about the Bubba scale. What is it? Trent, give us a rundown on this.
Yeah, Smart Fish Scale Light. The Tackle Warehouse fam should know a lot about that because we launched this exclusive with you guys. So it's been a great product for us, as hopefully we both know. But yeah, we had our other two Smart Fish Scales that do really well on the market. They have a little bit of higher price point, $100, $200. So we heard from the marketplace that, hey, if you guys made like a smaller, more compact one, a little bit lower price, with a lot of the same features. So, that's what we did. And became the Smart Fish Scale Light. So yeah, out of the box, it's kind of just a, basic weight scale. You can pair it for free with our app. And it'll log your catches, your trips, your locations on the water.
Yeah.
And if you upgrade to our Pro subscription, which is just $5 a month, it basically does everything our Pro Series does. So been very well received. Obviously won the award, and we appreciate the exclusivity at the beginning. That was a fun launch.
Yeah,
together.
that was awesome. I couldn't believe how many scales we were selling. I was like, I can't believe that many people needed scales. But yeah, so Fish Scale Light, more slimmed down version. And then, with the subscription, like Trent was saying, you unlock a ton of features. So really good value on it. And I know you can buy those right now. Those are in stock right now at Tackle Warehouse. So go ahead and check them out.
Awesome.
The soundtrack to ICAST 2025 has been provided by Turtlebox, and Turtlebox has won the award for the best non-motorized boating accessory. That's a mouthful. It's the Turtlebox Ranger, and here to tell us all about it, Jackson, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what you got here, man?
We're stoked. So we got the Ranger. It's our smallest model. It's got a little tie-down point on the bottom if you want to secure it. We also offer these new accessories. It's a carabiner if you want to clip it onto your backpack. It's 2.5 pounds, so it's perfect to lug around if you just want to throw it in your suitcase, travel across the world, and you'll still be carrying a turtle box. It's got the magnets on it, so you can stick it onto your side-by-side, a golf cart. You can do just about anything you want with it. It's fully submersible, completely waterproof. It's got marine grade stainless steel, so if you're ever in salt water, it won't rust or corrode on you. I tell people it's a lifelong speaker, and you can sync up an unlimited amount of speakers together and have a whole party listening to the same music.
That's awesome. We all like to take tunes on the water, take them camping, take them to the barbecue, whatever it is. The problem is that my wife always steals mine, so got to get two. Congratulations, looks like a great product. Take your tunes on the move with you, Jackson. Thanks so much for telling us about it, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Over at the Quantum booth now, we're going to talk about best new saltwater reel. I'm with Sam, and we're going to talk about this new reel, and I've already heard some impressive stories about this thing.
Yeah. So this is the new reel, one of our new reels we're releasing for this ICAST 2025. So this is the Cabo. Obviously, it's a legacy product, so we're super excited to continue the history here. It's got our CFX 200 carbon fiber drag system, but a cool thing we did is we included our Sealock 8. So that's an IPX8 sealing, so it'll keep all the salt, water, sand out. This reel is actually submersible, so you can submerge it and no water can get inside. So that's a cool thing we added.
So super tough reel, built for salt water. It can hold up to big fish, whatever type of saltwater environment you're doing.
Yep, we make this in a 2500 all the way to an 8000, so it's a huge reel. It's got it's got 45 pounds of drag.
Yeah,
so
more drag than you're ever gonna want to pull on. I mean, you can crank it up to 45 pounds, but it's not gonna be fun, I can tell you that much. So new spinning reel available now for Quantum. Next up, we got best new rod and reel combo. Again, another Quantum winner, best of show. And this is a sharp looking combo you guys got here, Sam.
Yeah. So this is an entry level combo that we're coming out with this year. So it's not going to break the bank. So if you're new to fishing, especially saltwater, this is the choice for you. So it's got our carbon fiber drag system still. It's got C-Lock 6 with our IPX6 technology. So any water spray, sand, won't get in the reel and make it rough. So it's a pretty good reel.
Awesome. So, nice budget friendly. Also looks awesome. That gray finish and blue accents on there. Awesome new combo available from Quantum.
ICAST 2025 Best of Show category winner, freshwater reels. Here in the Daiwa booth, Mr. Cody Meyer, someone that knows something about spinning reels.
Yes.
Tell us all about this category award.
Yeah, so Daiwa is very excited. Brand new. This is a redone Daiwa Ballistic MQLT. So Daiwa is excited about it. This reel feels, Joey, extremely light. It is awesome. But it's a Zion V material. So this is going to be very durable. You're going to be able to, if you happen to drop it or whatever, it's going to be very durable. It's going to last. But it's got the MQ, the monocoque body. This is a really big deal. It's more sleek, it feels better, but it's also extra high speed gear ratio. So that's important in a spinning reel. We're gonna have from a 1,000 size up to a 4,000 size. You can see a new handle here. Also, it's got the air drive design, air drive rotor, and an air drive bail. So when you turn the handle on this, it is extremely smooth. And it's built to last. It's also mag sealed on the shaft here. So whether you're, say, saltwater fishing, freshwater, you're going down the road with the reel on the deck of the boat, nothing's gonna get in this reel, so it's gonna last a lot longer. But awesome feeling reel. Also the ATD Type L new drag, so it's a smoother drag as well. So this thing is loaded up, and that's why it is the best reel of the year for freshwater.
That's awesome. Congratulations to Daiwa. I got a proud text from Jared at Daiwa the night of the awards. Certainly well-deserved. Also, great to see the ballistic line. I've owned a ton of ballistics myself over the years. Great to see that ballistic design get an update and have all those great technologies that really affect durability and performance trickle down.
It's back.
Really cool. Cody, thanks so much for telling us all about this brand new Daiwa Ballistic category winner for best freshwater reels at ICAST 2025. Cody, this is the best in show ICAST 2025 freshwater rods, another Daiwa winner, the Tatula Cork. Tell us all about this.
Yeah, so Joey, I'm excited about this. We've had the Tatula series of rods for a long time now in the lineup, but we've completely redone the Tatula bass rods here. For starters, you're gonna see they're all cork. So I really like that. We're going back to cork. We're not having the EVA foam, the cork a lot of anglers like. Again, this is a very good rod, very good price point, but we've redone it to look a lot better in my opinion. It's kind of got that JDM look. We got some new reel seats here, very sturdy, very strong. What I'm impressed with too is the lineup we have from spinning to casting. They feel a lot more sensitive to me. I was throwing these last week and it just got that really good look. Great price point.
Sure.
From bottom contact baits to moving baits, we really paid attention to detail. Where you're throwing those say moving baits, a really parabolic bend. When you're throwing a jig or something, you got that sensitivity and that graphite. So really excited about this. Awesome new look, but performance as well. And Daiwa was excited. Hey, with the new Tatula lineup, the cork, to win best of show at ICAST is a really big deal. So here they are.
That is, I know the folks at Daiwa were really excited about that. As you touched on, the cosmetics are beautiful, but it's got to have the function. It's got to have the versatility within the series, which it certainly does, and at a price point that you can fully stock your boat, right, your front deck without breaking the bank.
Yes, exactly. And you look cool too. I mean, you're doing it, like say the guides, Fuji guides, down to everything. I mean, this is a heck of a rod, and they honestly, this is one of those rods where you pick up, Joe, you throw and you fish, and if someone didn't tell you the price point and you see the kind of that JDM look, you would think it's a $300 rod and it's half the price. So around there. But yeah, we're excited about that. They feel good. They fish good. Make sure you guys check them out. But Daiwa was stoked to best of show.
Absolutely. That's the ICAST winner for best freshwater rod, the Tatula Cork. Thanks, Cody.
Thank you.
Jake, team effort, knocking out the best of show stuff this morning. Good job.
That was a nice system we had, bouncing back and forth, booth to booth. But that's going to wrap up the best of show, ICAST 2025. I think we got it all covered.
That's also going to wrap up ICAST 2025 for us. You're getting on a plane this afternoon.
Yes.
I'm heading to the pool to have a nice, cool drink.
Nice.
On the flip side, I got to wake up at about 3 o'clock in the morning to fly home, but be it.
You can have a nice, relaxing evening in the hot tub. Hopefully, we don't get stuck on a plane somewhere and we get to make it home.
Don't bet on it.
I don't know. I just assume the worst for us. But everyone, thanks for watching and tuning into all the ICAST coverage from Tackle Warehouse 2025. Make sure to go over to all of our social feeds, YouTube, website, check out all the products, all the videos. Thanks for watching.
Yep. Stay tuned on the site the next couple of weeks. We're going to have interactive stuff. You can jump in on voting, win cool prizes.
Oh, yeah.
So
win some new gear.
The party ain't over, right?
No, we got a lot of stuff to give away, actually.
Your party ain't over, but ours is.
Yes.
Let's get out of here.
See ya.